Go ahead.
Is it time?
Mm-hmm.
We're on?
We're on.
We're on. Are we rotated?
Yep.
We'll find out, huh?
Ready to go.
Where's that chicken?
Chicken.
Chicken. Where are you,
There
chicken?
he is.
Chicken. I'll do that. Okay, where is it? It should be on here. Do I hit videos? Where are we?
You gotta go to live. There you are.
Hey!
There you are.
Here we are. We're on. Hey, Kara's here already.
Hi,
Yay! Oh, that was a bit much. I'm going to scoot up. Oh, now you saw my hair.
Oh, there she went.
Okay. All right. Here I am.
There you are.
Now let's pull this back a little bit.
I'm gonna get
so we
this
can get
all
everything in front.
situated.
It's Diane. We got Diane today. Now you can see my shirt and everything. Let's see if we can get it like upset, like right to here. Bear with us, guys, because Diane is new at doing this kind. Okay, you got to watch so you don't get it careening off to the side.
Okay.
All right, let's see how this goes.
Where do you want me to be? A little up?
You should be up right in here, like this, like right in here. We're good.
Okay.
I think so. All right, I'll just have to push this up.
I'm gonna move this a little closer and maybe that'll do the trick.
Yeah, she does that too. It's a little closer.
There we go.
Okay, but it seems like we're tipping downhill, like we're rolling downhill. Why is that? No,
There
that's good.
we
That's
go.
good. That's perfect.
Sorry, guys.
We're perfect, or pretty much so. Can you push it that way just a little bit? Good. Perfect. Good. All right. We're good. Get your hands out of the way, Brenda. Okay. All right. Now she can close up on some stuff, I guess. I don't know. Do you want to do that? Okay. All right. So Diane's with us today, and she is learning all the ropes about video. So let's say 3 cheers for Diane. Yay, Diane!
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, let's see who's all here. Carrie, Mary McMahon, Franny, Mary Solaris, how you doing? Melissa and Harpo are here. Deborah Long's here. Patricia Jones is here. Samantha Mansell, Luann, Nancy Jarnicki, Aaron Shearer. Oh, yeah, you did miss us. Maria Danko's here. So glad you're here. Carrie again. Susie B. Hey, she made it. She's halfway across the world. So she can make it. What does that tell you? Anybody can make it. Right? Susie B does good.
Debbie in the house.
Debbie in the house. Okay. Oh, Debbie Nicholas. Yeah, she's here too. Carla's Music. Kara Winger. Kara, not
Hey,
Carla.
Samantha.
Samantha's here. Somebody said, yes, we're having leather cord. Yeah. We are going to have something. I actually made something that looked okay. Because I am a leather cord novice. Most of you people, you girls out there, are probably far more accomplished with leather cord than I. But it's about time that I got onto this because leather cord is popular. So I'm thinking, okay, so how can I do leather cord and make it the B. Sue way? Because, you know, it's got to be, I got to be me, you know. I don't want it to look like it came out of a book, you know. I just made Downton Abbey earrings.
They're beautiful, guys.
Diane's going to take a picture and put them on a creative group in a little bit. And I'll tell you more about them a little bit. Here, I'm going to put my hand behind. Maybe you can see it. It's got
There you go.
Japan black filigree, crystals, rice and rondelles, funky chain.
Let's see if I can
Here, maybe if I hold
zoom
it.
in. Oh, there we go.
And I hold it.
Right there.
Y'all can see it now. Yeah. There's all kinds of stuff on this. You know, it's a nice way to make jewelry that looks like nowadays, and yet it has that line. You know, like I was telling you guys, the earrings are linear. I've been watching Downton Abbey all day yesterday, so I know. I never watched it before.
I've never seen it either.
No. Oh, really?
No.
Oh, wow. Melissa says she needs serious help with leather cord. Well, I don't know if I can help anyone yet, darling, but I'm going to try to give you some ideas from what I made, because I thought this came out good. I would like totally wear this. In fact, I just might. Anyways, but this is what I made. Let me see if I can get this stuff out of the way. Yeah, push it up here. Get out of the way. So I got lots to tell you about today. You know, this is what happens when you just have your whole world is everywhere. color there. Okay, so this is what I made. Get back, get back, get back to where you once belonged. Get back, your necklace. Okay,
There we go.
Can you see it? It looks almost like a lasso. Hey, Betty. Hi, Lena. Jerry Ann's here. Transfer Essence is here. Michelle Flores is here. Fran's watching Downton. That's good. Season 1 through 4 was great. Not so good. Well, I'm still on season 1, I think. But anyway, this is what I made out of leather cord. And it's cord like, where did I put it? Here it is. I'm going to make another one, but I'm going to make it out of this color.
Ooh. Hold that up a little closer to where there we are.
Yeah, I'm going to make another one. We're going to work on another one today so I can show you what I did. But once I got the idea down, this didn't take more than 20 minutes. I mean, it went together
And it's so
quick.
interesting looking.
Yeah, you know, it almost reminds me a little bit of a lasso or something effect. But this is really, you know, 2 pieces. This needs to be connected there. I can see that right now. It's really 2 pieces that you make. What I wanted to do, I started out and I wanted to make those earrings that you see. They're like a loop with some stuff hanging off of them, and then you crimp the top and now you have earrings, that kind of thing. So I made this first without this part on the end, and I thought, you know, how's this gonna go? I got that on backwards too. Oh well, we'll fix that later. So I made it, and I'm like, well, that was a little too long, and I don't know how I like that to hang for an earring.
We got a request to zoom in, so let's lay that down and I'll zoom in on it.
Okay.
So we can see a little bit better what's going on.
Or I can hold it up. Yeah, it's different for Bisou. I've done leather stuff before, but I'm just not proficient. So I did this part first. This actually went on last. And then I did a lark's head knot on one of these dealios here. This little circle thing. And then I put the crimps on, basically, and I bent the cord back on itself, crimped it off, trimmed it, and put the lobster claw and stuff on. And the rest is history.
So you're going to take us through all that.
Yeah, I am. And I'm going to also see if I can get this on there straight, because I want it to be on the front here where the lark's head is, and I've got it going backwards. But anyway, I don't know what you call this. It's Brazilian leather. It's definitely leather because my cat's nuts about it. She wants to chew it.
Oh, Millie.
Yeah, she's bad. She had like a big strand of it halfway down her throat, and I had to pull it out of her. It was awful.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, so she's like not allowed in here when I'm working on this. But it's just, I think it's 2mm maybe cord, and I don't have any at the site, but don't worry, I'm getting it. It's on its way. Yeah, what am I thinking about here? Thinking about how to get this on here right. Yeah, this is what I need. Okay, so anyhow, and then these findings are pewter. This here is pewter, and the others, I had some laid out. Of course, now they're lost. Well, I'll get them out and show you. They're TierraCast. We're working with TierraCast today. Shh, don't tell Mr. Bernie. I carry some TierraCast, and I'm going to have some more because I love these crimps. Now, they cost a little bit more than your typical crimp, but they are USA made pewter. It's not 1928, but it's a different kind of thing, and he doesn't make it, so anyway, that's the deal on that. But anyway, this is TierraCast. This part here, right here, is TierraCast. Let me hold it up. And then there's this little crimp bar thing. And you can put your cord right into it and crimp right down on it. I love it. I love that idea. So I'll show you what they are, what they look like. So for this project, if you happen to have these at home already, if you like TierraCast and you buy their stuff, you're going to need 3 of these crimpy doodles. You need 3 of those. Let's see, yeah. No, 4. You're going to need 4 of them. I lied. You need 4 of them. And you're going to need 1 of these. And these are also on the way. I don't have any to sell you at the site now. Normally I don't like to do a video unless I do, but I don't. I figured I don't want to hold it back. I was so happy with how it came out. They are on the way. And I may have some for you at the end of this video. So you need to watch the whole thing. Most of you do. I do know they wax long. Okay, now I'm looking for silver. jump rings.
And we'll make sure, guys, that we post as soon as these pieces come in so that you
Yeah,
know.
you'll know. It'll probably be a week. But I'm nuts about it. And of course, this piece is about to 1920. You've got to have that. This is a piece of repurpose from a necklace they no longer make. See if we can show you closely here. I have it on the frame, in the frame, out of this one. You see it? There's a pendant off a necklace. I got it out of the busted bling. And this is marcasite. So it's a little bit better than all that. So we kind of have a boho leathery necklacey thing with very elegant pendant on it. Do you carry the crimps? Do you sell the crimps? I will. I have them coming. They're on their way, but I just figure I'm going to go ahead and do this.
Yeah, and then when you get them, you'll
then you'll know what to do. The video will be here for you to work with. Plus, I got something to tell you about at the end of this video, so hang in there. Hi, Miss Gloria. How you doing? Yeah, TierraCast is very good. It's also made in California. I don't know if you knew that.
Hey, Gloria.
Karen Aiton's here.
Hey, Karen.
But anyway, yeah, I love me some TierraCast. I've loved it for a long time. Never talked about it much because I didn't sell it.
What you looking for?
Well, I was looking for my shears, but they're over there. I can use this. This will work for now. I'm going to get rid of that. So, anyway, so you need a couple of lengths of cord. So, I thought it might be pretty to work with this kind of turquoisey color this time and see what happened.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. Honestly, for me, I like this golden with the silver. That's me. You know, I love neutrals. But I realize the world's in color, and you need to get with that, Brenda Sue. So first of all, you need to do this part. Where's my... This is so ridiculous. I've got too much of a mess. See, this is why we all have to stop and clean things. Here we go. Oops.
She's whacking the
Yeah,
camera,
oh,
guys.
that's such an evil laugh. I'm telling you what. My dad says it sounds like I was born on a bar stool. I said, well, you would know.
Oh, goodness.
Okay, so, wrong way. No, that's right. Okay, so we need to measure this. So, going from here to here. Yeah, you need like about 4.5 inches to make this part. Because I had to double that, of course. So I'm just going to get double 4.5 because we're not making earrings, so it doesn't have to be precise. Now, if I was making earrings out of that, it'd have to be exact, or you'd have some wonky looking earrings hanging off your ears, right? Oh, yeah. So what I did when I made this is I made the bottom part first. And it was fairly simple. 2 pieces will fit into one of these crimps nicely. So I basically just thread them on. This is the crimp again. You can see how it's kind of rectangular a little bit, oblong, oval, however you want to call it. And so and they're beautiful. You know.
I like that it seems heavier and more substantial than...
Yeah. Oh, someone's calling Diane.
Let me shut that off.
Yeah, you know, I mean, everybody's got crimps. I got crimps here. I could have used other crimps, and they'd be fine, and it would work totally good, you know. So if you have some of this cord and you don't want to wait around, you want to get started doing this, well, by all means, you know, go ahead. Don't wait. But I just...
Let me zoom in a little bit and show how
So I have it pushed through the crimp. Yeah, I'm talking too much and not showing you.
There, I just want them to see how that's pushed through.
Maybe if I put it down, they can see it better on the white.
There.
Yeah. So it's pushed through. It's not crimped yet. I know you beaters and, you know, you're very familiar with this stuff, so you don't need to worry about it. Now, I don't want to cut this off. I need to have a little bit of a head on it because that's going to have to go in here. But I have to crimp this first. So see, I'll just show you. That's going to go in here, and then I'll butt that up on there, and it'll be on. Okay, so now what I want to do is I just take my wolfies. If I leave a little too much on the end, it'll be okay because I can trim it. Better to have a little bit more poking out than... And if I seem a little clumsy with this, remember, my hands shake, and I'm new to this myself. But I think I can show you this. Okay, so I'm just going to crimp it this side.
So you're
It's soft.
pushing in on the
yeah,
metal, right?
it's soft. Just crimp it this side. Works fine. You know, if you have a better way to do it, by all means, share it with us if you like, because I'm not, you know, this is not my normal thing. I'm just getting into this stuff. So we'll learn together. But anyway, so that's what I've got. And I did not watch a YouTube video or something because I'm afraid of that. I don't want to be copying somebody else's work. If I am, and you see this, whoever it is that did this before, please forgive me. It's out there in the cosmos. That's all I can say. It's just common use, a common product. Anyway, I made this. I did get this idea for earrings from somewhere on Pinterest, I guess. But anyway, I didn't go that way. So now I've got this crimped down, and it's very secure. It's not moving, and that's what you want. And then this has to go on top. But can you see here, if I leave it like this without trimming?
Yeah, let's go. Come in, let's
Can
come
you
in
see it?
again.
She's going to see if she can zoom it. There you go. See, if I leave it like that, I have a little bit showing. Now, if you like that look, then do it that way, but I don't. I want it
flush together.
Yeah, flush up there. So now I'm gonna have to be careful when I do this because I don't want to cut too much of it. I have to have something to crimp, or else I'm gonna have to start over. But I'll do it about here, eyeballing it. And this is not the best thing. I really should have sharp scissors.
Is that helping, guys, when we zoom in and out? Or would you rather it just stay in one
I don't know.
spot?
She does it a lot.
Okay. I think
Javi
it helps
does
to
it.
see it up
Okay,
close.
so now you can see it's nice and flush.
Yep.
Very nice. Let's see who else is here that I ain't talked to yet. Beth Rudy, hey, thanks for coming. Carol Carlson's here. And Violet Ellen is here. Marcia Tazolino. Very good. Jana, isn't it? Violet Jana. Her name's Jana. Okay, so anyway, now this is a little bit tricky. I'm going to have to crimp this. And I don't want to ruin my little design on there. So I have to grab hold of it and push up carefully. Now see, I marked it, but that's okay. Next time, don't do that. Come down, closer, okay? So I shouldn't have gone diagonal. That's an example of what not to do, okay? Come straight across at the bottom as much as you can so you don't, mess up your little design there. And it won't fit straight across just perfect, because it's not, the same width as this, but it's good enough. I like it. If you're that fussy, maybe you're too fussy. I don't know. Yeah, don't go across a diagonal like I did. Did you see what I did that was wrong? Let me show you again. Don't crimp it down like this. Don't do that. Okay, do it right at the bottom. Okay, so I did that side so you can see me do this side. Do it at the bottom as far down as you can. Okay, this is done. So that's good to go. Now, one thing I would suggest that you might want to consider, that's on a little crookedy, but it's all right. It'll do. I'll wear it. Anyway,
Hi, Lori. Hi, Susan.
okay, so we want to get this, placed in position. Now, what you could have done if you wanted to put like washer beads or something on it, you could have strung them on first before you put the first crimps. But I didn't intend to do that, so I didn't. But I mean, you could do that. You could put your stuff you're going to hang from it first, on. Anyway, so now I'm going to go for the top part. So I'm going to put this aside, and I'm going to measure. And I'm going to need, this just fits me like it was made for me, but then it was. I made it for me. Okay, so I'm going to need, I would say 18 inches, just to be safe. 18 inches of cord. And this stuff doesn't cost much at all, let me tell you what. So, the most money you're going to have is in the TierraCast. And you'll get into a little bit there. That's what I'm saying. If you have something that you would like to substitute instead, go for it. Like, I had it laying out here. I had a washer for this piece. Okay, we have this piece at the site. I don't know. This might cost about the same. But I mean, if you like that look instead, you could put one of these washers on there, or just anything, that you have that works. You don't have to use TierraCast. I just like it, and I love those crimps. I wish Mr. Bernie had them, but I know when I show him this, he's going to say, I don't make those. And I'm like, okay. No, he wouldn't say it like that. He's a nice guy. I'm sounding snotty. He's not snotty. He is a very elegant man. Okay, here's 12. What did I say? 18? Okay.
Hey, Lisa. Hey, Christy. Don't worry about being late.
Yeah, you're never late. You're never late here, okay? So long as we're still on, you can get on here to make a comment so you can be in the drawing. You're not too late. How's that? Excuse me. I had to wet my whistle a minute. Okay, so now here, what?
Okay, just
What?
so you see, Cindy had a question about should you glue the little tips into the second silver piece, or do you just push them in and crimp it?
Cindy, you could do that. In fact, I was watching a guy the other day who was making a bracelet, and it was strung. And then one side he tied on, but the other he stuck into here, and he put glue down in there and then stuck his cords in. But these are crimps, so you don't have to with these. And that's what I know about that, like Forrest used to say. Thanks, Diane, for stopping me there. Okay, so now I got to tie my lark's head knot. Now I got to remember how to do it. So I got to take this and I have to put it in 2 pieces. Well, not 2 pieces, but I have to bend it. I have to double it. I have to bend it over. Okay, this. Now I'm going to make my lark's head knot, and you're going to find out how clumsy I am. So we already know, Brenda. Okay, so now I'm thinking, how do I want this to be? Okay, I want it to be like this. I'm going to be like this. I'm going to take it back. I make a little loop over my washer.
Here, I'm going to zoom in, so it's going to get shaky for a minute, but we want to see this up close. So you've got the loop on the front side, and then you're taking the tails around the back, right?
No, I want to do it this way because then I won't get it the way I want it, I don't think. Maybe it doesn't matter.
Okay, so you move the loop to the back.
Yeah.
And you're taking the tails through the
It
front.
probably doesn't matter. But anyway, so now I'm going to take it through here. And now I have to watch and make sure that I have it going the right way. I think I do. Okay, they're crossed, of course. It wasn't this hard when I did it by myself. Well, the good thing about this is, it's, you know, you can, till you push it up, you can take it apart. Okay. I'm just going to do it the way I was going to do it to begin with. Heck with it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't, there's no right or wrong anyway. You see, who let you learn along with them, right? I'm trying to make excuses why this is good. I just loved how it came out. I had to share it with you today.
I think it looks really cool because it's a little bit of elegant, a little bit of edgy.
Yeah,
and
that's me.
And that's a cool look together.
Don't they call that juxtaposition or something? It's like when you have stuff that normally it's not what you put together. Okay, I'm going to pull up on this and pull it. Okay, it's good. It's good. Can you see what I did? I just went through the loop, got these, you want these straight in position, and then I'm pulling up on it.
Okay, I'm going to go back out again.
Now this is, you know, just take your finger and push up on this. This is a little bit harder because it's not that soft leather cord. You know, it's not super rigid, but it's a little bit rigid. So here's the way I like to use it, like this. I like the pattern of it like this. See how I have it on here? And then when I crimp it, I'll just really seal that off. So I like it like that, okay? So now I need to put my middle crimp. So now I'm going to take my crimp and I'm going to go put them through all the way.
So you're doing the same thing you did before.
Basically. And I'm coming down. Okay. So that'll really hold that knot. Can you see that?
So you slid that all the way.
I slid it all the way down, see?
So let's zoom in on that. There we go.
I have to find a better way to do a video like this so you guys can see. I'm just not, you know, this is not...
But you slid it all the way down the cord.
I slid it all the way down. And I'm proud of myself because I figured this out myself. I didn't watch a video or anything. But that's me. I can't be taught.
You always come up with good ideas on your own, though.
It's better that way for me. Okay, so now I'm going to crimp it, trying to stay at the bottom. And, you know, you'll have a little dinging on this, but you'll see when you get yours, when I have them or if you, you know, have them yourself already, that it's okay on this because it's the look of it anyhow. So just try to stay toward the top and don't, try to, like, if you can, try not to make like obvious plier marks. Now this looks fine like this. Okay, so now I have this part. Okay, so now all I gotta do is I gotta find this here, and I gotta connect this to this. So now I'm about to do that. I'm gonna put this side because this one's dinged up a little more. So I'll put it this.
But I love watching this because when I saw this necklace laying here, I thought it was more complicated than this.
No, it's not. And there's so many ways you could go with it. Like you could substitute this somehow and make it into a bracelet. You can make earrings from this technique, everything. So now I'm putting this on with just a jump, 6mm jump, silver jump. And just your regular shinier type silver is what you want. These pieces from TierraCast match our old silver pewter from 1928 really well. And that's because it's a tumbled finish. Oh, you know, let me see if I can do it this way. This is why I use this, because my hands shake when I use two. Okay, there we go, it's on. Especially if it's tight. Okay, there we go. So now I've got that. It's all put together. Yeah, this one's longer. You see that? I didn't get my... It doesn't matter, though. It doesn't matter.
No.
It's fine.
You can customize it to where you want it to land.
Mm-hmm.
How
There
long
we
you
go.
want it to be.
Yeah, so this one's a little longer, but doesn't matter. Now I'm going to just pull it up around my neck and make sure that it's not going to be too choky. But even if it is, I'll just put an extender on it, no biggie.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be too choky. I should have cut off about 20 inches. So if you're writing this down for your neck part, do like 20, 22 inches. Because like I say, the cord isn't expensive. If you cut too much, you have to cut it off. It's no big deal. Okay, so now here's how I do the ends. Because I have to be able to attach my lobster and stuff. Okay, I take one side, and I'm sorry, okay. I always get off where I'm supposed to be. Okay, I take one side, this side did it. Yeah, okay, so I pushed one through already, and then I'm going to take my cord to the outer side. If you want to put it the inner side, it really doesn't matter, that's up to you. I would guess it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter to me. Okay, so see, I've got the little...
All right, so let's zoom in on that.
Little circular place there. They're both tucked into the crimp. I'm going to push up on this.
So you just turned it around on its end and tucked it back in.
And push up on it. And then I like to push up on it just till the cord's starting to peek out, but not quite. And then that way I won't have to trim it. I won't have to trim it and have weird edges. Okay, so now I'm going to crimp it. And you better be sure that you measure it and it fits, because when you get to this part, I mean, you can always cut the crimp off, but I'm not sure you're going to be able to use it again. You might, but I wouldn't count on it. And if you didn't want to spend your money on the more expensive TierraCast crimps here, if you had ones that were lesser expensive, you know, it's just up by around your neck, so you wouldn't have to do this, but I did it that way. See, I did it that way on here too. See how they are? Same way. Okay, so I have that one crimped. I might crimp that just a little bit more. Because this is all that's holding it. I don't have any glue or anything, but you don't need any glue. All right, it's in there to stay. Now I just have to repeat that on the other side. So let's see where I am. What's everybody saying? Turquoise is nice. Yeah, I like turquoise. Turquoise and silver. Who doesn't like that, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
Let's see. Hi, Denise. Hey, Barbara. She's been rolling on the floor laughing. I don't know what happened here. You girls goofing off. Celtic knot would be pretty. Yeah, make whatever knot you want. I don't know a lot about knots yet. I'm just not, this is not my style of making jewelry, but I just got to feeling like, you know, I need to learn about this. Plus, I like it. I mean, I will wear it. It's just not my jewelry making style. Hi, Joan. Chicken went on a vacation.
No, the chicken's here.
The chicken's here. I don't know where his hat went.
His little crown.
Yeah, I don't know where they went.
I don't know.
Oh, you know what? Might be over there behind that thing that says Etsy. Yeah, there it is. We'll get the chicken's hat. See that? Chicken hat. Chicken hat's coming.
He needs his little crown.
How much do they sell for? Which one, Luann? Tell me which one. Because I don't know. There he is. She puts it on like that. Sticks it on. Where's his hat?
The Chicken King.
Chicken King.
Or is it Chicken a la King?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. So now I have to crimp the other one because I've been over here goofing off. Didn't do it. Okay. So once again, I'm going to pull up that second end. And you know what? I want to make the loop shorter than this, smaller than this. I don't want it to be that big. And I want to compare it to the other side. This one's a little longer than this one. That means I used more of this than I should have, maybe. So go back over here and see.
The chicken has fans.
Of course, if one side's a little longer than the other, it's not the end of the world. Because, you're gonna have like a lobster claw clasp on one side anyway and all that. So I'll push this up. I might have to trim this one a little bit. It's peeking through. Now, I don't want to do that though, because the last time I did that, I ran close to cutting it off. Okay, this will do. This will do. This will be good. So now it's time to crimp. Hey, Beans is here. I didn't see that. How you doing, Beans? How's your cold? She's got a stinking cold from what I saw on Facebook, unless that was an older post. Can we put that down? I sat here clapping for rubber chicken. I need help. No comment. Maybe you do, but I'm the one that's tweaking on it, so maybe I need help too. I know I need help. That's why Diane's here. Okay, so it's ready. I put it this way, and then it's ready. I just have to put my hardware on there, which I shall do now. So where did I put that clasp? I know where I put it. No, I can't remember. Oh, can you hand me that little tray over there, Diane? I think there's one in there. If you put the bottom crimp on and didn't crimp it, you could do the top crimps, crimp them first. They would always be even. Whatever you say, Barb. Like I say, this is a new journey for me. It's working out, but there's probably a better way. This is like new for me. Mainly, I just want to show you that a fool like me can do this. So if you're new to cord, you can do it too. It's really not difficult at all. And I'm kind of taking my time here getting it done because I'm showing you guys how. Plus, I'm clumsy. But can you imagine if I was making a bunch of these? I'd get fast quickly. So now I'm going to just push that tight. Okay, now I could put the 6 on there, but I think we'd be better with the bigger one. So I have to see if I can find one in here. If not, I'll put it for now. I think here's one. This is pretty shiny. It's not quite as shiny, but it'll do. I would put an 8mm on the other end. That's what I would do. So that's what I'm going to do. And this is just so you have something to clasp it to. Now, if you want, you can put a little bead dangly thing on the end. Or you can, whatever. Leave it plain, however you want. Okay, it's ready to go on my neck. How about that? If you do the end crimps first and the loop, they'll always be even. Do the end crimps first and then the loop. Okay, I have to think about that. I know there's a better way, guys. I'm just saying, this is how I did it. So let's have to think about that. What she means.
I think she means if you did this and then did this and then looped it through, you would get it even automatically.
Maybe so. Well, I'll have to try it again because I'm going to make more of these. How's that? Okay, so now all I have to do is just figure out what I want to put here. And I think I have another piece of this. Yeah, I do. This was such a dirty, rotten shame.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, that was a piece of 1928 jewelry. It was broken up. Now, since this was a little bit shorter than the other one, what I could do, and here's the sad thing, they loop things through, and this is a cast loop, so you have to destroy the one to get it off. And that's, I hate that.
Right.
But that's
see what you're
that's how it is. Oops. Sorry, Diane.
Flinging things at me.
Yeah, I'm not practicing safety in the workshop here. That's not, I should have done that on my lap. Don't do that. Okay, so I'm going to put this, this is pretty. Ooh.
Oh, I like it with this added extra.
Oh, yeah, this is pretty. I think we had that piece. No, we don't. We have one that's similar. You know, we don't have these pieces at the website, but there's other things in Bisou by 1928 that'll work just fine. Or maybe if you bought busted bling from me in the past. Maybe you have
lovely.
something. This came out good. Barb says what? Just a thought. I would have to start with 40 feet to end up with a bracelet. Well, that's good. It's cheap, right? Hi, Pamela. Diane say, I want to go back and see this. I love it. What made you think to use leather? What made me think to use leather is because it's high time, Beans. I learned how to use leather. Hey, Christy, how you doing? Oh, I'm glad she likes it too. Let's see what was said here that she's responding to. Put the, okay, same thing. Linda said the same thing. I'm just trying to see, go back and see what you guys are saying so that I can follow the conversation. Okay, so I'm done. And this looks mighty spiffy, let me tell you what.
I love the turquoise with the silver.
Didn't this come out great?
Yeah.
And you know, this piece of repurpose has marcasite in it, so there's a selling point. What?
There you go.
Okay.
I just want it to be in the...
I wish I... Oh, you know what? Marcia said, go get a mirror and we'll prop it on there and then they can see what this looks like if I put it on.
Oh.
There's a mirror in the bathroom on that little shelf that goes in the corner there.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't have really the right top to put this on today, so it won't probably lay flat, but I can show you what it looks like. But I'm happy with this. I like this design. It works for me. Now this one's a little tight. Oh yeah. I have to put an extender on this, guys. It's choky. I don't know if I want you to see it like this. Yeah, it's a choker. I just have to, you know what? When I take it off, I'll show you what we have to do to make it right. Let's see if I can, I don't know if she can.
Let me see if I can tilt this.
So that you get it.
Now you need to move the mirror to your right. Nope, other way, sorry.
It's the other right.
To the actual right.
There.
We're not doing a very good job.
No, we got it the other week. We got it. Okay. No, this way. Yeah, this way.
There you go. That's tricky.
We'll get it figured out.
Yeah, it's up a little tight around your neck.
Yeah, it's tight.
For the style.
Yeah, all I have to do is just put a few more loops on it and I'm good. The other one's not that tight.
All right.
Anyway, maybe you guys can get
on the table.
Yeah. Well, that wasn't so hot, but maybe you guys get the idea, right? So,
Yeah, all it needs is a little extender.
yeah, it just needs an extender. Yeah, Vicky said she was playing with some leather too. Now the thing is where's my oh, here it is. All right, it's on. So thanks, Chris, for saying it looks great. You make me feel good. All righty, so that's how that came out. Now, if you wanted to, you could take and put beads along the way. I would make it longer though, and then put crimps, smaller crimps maybe along the way, or before you put the ends on, you could tie knots and slide them up. You guys seen that, I'm sure. Probably a lot of you do. I mean, there's just a lot of things you could do. You could take more, like, instead of doing this more elegant charm, you could do like boho type stuff, like feathers and, you know, dingly danglies, moons and stars, and, you know, whatever you like, you could do. And, oh, thank you, Marcia. You think I did okay because you're a really good teacher, and I don't know, I just feel kind of inadequate here, but I think you guys get the point. I think you guys are going to want to do this, right?
I am.
Yeah, yeah. So, I mean, I can't wait to do more. I feel really good about I actually made something that worked out, you know. So you can make feather loop earrings with the fancy crimps. Yeah, that's right. Leather loop earrings. Yeah, that's where I got the idea for this part, Fran. I did see somebody who had done that, and I thought I would try that first. But then when I got it done, I'm like, I got another idea. You know me, I started out going straight down the road, and then I take a really abrupt left turn. So that's what I did. But I mean, I like how this came out, and you could see, even though I'm kind of still finding my way with it, it didn't take me long. And I think if you did like shows and stuff like that, these would sell really well. And you wouldn't have much money into them or a lot of time. So the bottom loop could be a charm holder. Exactly. We were talking about charm holders this morning, weren't we? On the creative group. Yeah. Susie said, I like using leathers. A lot of people have allergies to metal, plus it's certainly more economical service. Sterling Silver says, you betcha. And you know, that's true because last November when I was back at 1928, I was making a necklace and Pia came in and she looked at it, she says, I want that. But she says, can you make it cord around the neck and like only go up so far? I think I did a video on it. It was on Facebook. And because she has terrible, terrible metal allergies. Can you imagine working there? She's metal allergies, bad. So we did that and she wore it every day. She wore it every day that I was there. So anyway, we got that done. That's how that went. Yay!
I think it turned out really great.
Yeah, you guys ready to give it a go? I'm going to help you do it, but first I'm going to tell you about something else. I'm going to help you give it a go, but you're going to have to listen to the rest today first. Okay, so I had these today that I made, and Diane's going to take a picture of my long Downton-ish earrings. Oh, did you guys hear? We're going to have a Downton Abbey contest, Downton Abbey jewelry contest. Now for that, you can make earrings, but they have to be with a bracelet or necklace. We don't do just earrings on those things. But anyway, it's going to be like we've done them before. I'm going to make a special Pinterest board, and then you'll pin your piece that you want to put in the contest on there, and then we'll do a random drawing. But anyway, you know, this came out pretty good. I see a rough end on there I need to trim off, but I'll do that later. So anyway, this came out pretty good. I don't know. I might have to wear these for a while. I don't know. I have short hair. They might look okay on me.
Oh, yeah, I think
This
so.
is a Haskell pearl here I put on. I like changing it up. I like mixed metals. I like something rough and something glitzy or blingy together. You know, like people will do torched metal and then they'll put a rhinestone on it. I mean, that's me. I love that. I love that. So anyway, I got these done. We'll put them on the group. I had another necklace I was going to work on, but I think we'll end up running out of time. So we'll save that for next week, okay? And once again, to show you the TierraCast pieces, so you know, this is from their Blossom line. You're going to need the washer if you want to use a washer. You're going to need you only need one of these caps. These caps here like this. You only need one like that. And then you need 3 of the crimps. 4. I'm sorry, I always forget the one. And 4 crimps. And that's all you need, plus about, I would say, cut yourself off about 22 inches of leather. Okay, guys? That way, you'll be sure to have enough. And then you're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4 jumps and lobster claw clasp. And then whatever you want to put on the end, that's your choice. Up to you. And that's it. You need something to cut the leather with. I would suggest very sharp shears and not your nippers. Not that it's going to hurt your nippers. It looks better. It works out better. Leather feels good around the back of your neck. I agree, it does. So, yeah, go try it, guys. It's really simple. And in the meantime, the TierraCast pieces that you need, if you want to use the ones I have, they're on their way. And they're really not any more expensive than B Super 1928. Maybe because they're hardware, it might be a little less. Or a little more, I'm not sure. They're very competitive lines. B Super 1928 and TierraCast are very competitive lines, but TierraCast tends to have more of your hardware type pieces. It has a lot of clasps, a lot of crimps, a lot of kind of boho, earthy pendants, that kind of stuff. Whereas the 1928 line tends to have a lot of pretty, you know. The functional pieces you find more in TierraCast than you do in by 1928. Most of the time they'll just use standard findings instead of makeup. Because you know what, I'm going to tell you a little bit of something here. For somebody to make a hollow piece like this in pewter, let's see if I can get it on my finger. You can see it takes a little extra work to get that done, the way I understand it. Now, maybe not this one. I have to ask them. I have to ask them. But the way I understand it, if something's hollow and got a hole running through it, it can be a little, so they got a hole here and here underneath. But this, they might have drilled this hole. I'm pretty sure they did, because you can drill through pewter really nicely. Probably drilled through it and then put it in a tumbler. But anyway, yeah, this is just tumbled pewter with some antiquing on it. That's all mine is too, it's the same thing. Okay, so here's something else I want to show you. You know how last week we talked about the basket necklace from 1928, that I had the old one that the lady who was the head buyer at Belk's showed it to her. She had an antique one, and she showed it to Richard and Mel, and they loved it so much they wanted to put it in 1928 line. She let them take it home and cast it. It was a very, very rare piece. But they did it, and it was a bestseller in their line for many, many years. Okay, well, I said to Mel, aren't you making those again? Because so many people said, I want one of those, I want one of those. And so I asked him, you know, can we get them? And he says, well, I don't make them that way anymore because we discovered over time that there's a better way to make them. They hang better. I'm like, okay, cool. So are you making those? He says, yes, we are. So he sent me some this week. This one's mine. And it's on petite rope chain. It's got the lobster with the tag. So the other one had the barrel clasp because it was older. And it has this little connector, which we carry in B Super 1928. Let me see if I can get it up closer.
Yeah, I'll zoom in. Okay.
You can see it. All right, so here's the little connector thing, and then here's the basket.
So cute. Looks like a little handbag.
Yeah, yeah. I always call it picnic basket. I don't know why. It's maybe because it's like woven looking, but it is. It's got the woven texture on it.
I love that little rhinestone flower.
Yeah, there's a little rhinestone flower, and then it's open. You can put something down in there if you want.
Wouldn't that be fun to put a little note in there for somebody?
Yeah, put a little love note in there or something. Anyway, this one's mine, and I have 2 more that I can sell. So if anybody wants them, contact me, Facebook message, or just put your name down and we'll go back and find you, and I'll get hold of you because I'm going to order some more stuff this week so I can get more. But I only got 2 more to sell right now. So if anybody would like to have one, then let me know. This one is different. The other one was shorter. It came up farther around your neck. This one is long. It's on a 28 30-inch chain, so it hangs long. It's really elegant. I like this one so much better because the other one would tend to, it would kind of hang crooked on you, you know. So anyway, so I have 2 here I can sell now. If anybody else wants one, just say so because...
Looks like Debbie already jumped
Yeah, Debbie
on.
got one of them. So if anybody else wants one, say so because I will be ordering some stuff this week. I can get you one. It'll be here in a week. But I've got 2 right now I can sell. So that, I've got that. Then I have another special piece.
One quick question.
What?
Susie wants to know, does that basket come in silver?
No. No, he doesn't do it. So I don't really know why. He just never did. Traditionally, this piece was always in the gold. Now, here's a thought. He will make me just this piece. In fact, at one time, I don't know if any of you got them, but I had a number of these in raw pewter. I don't know if he can tumble finish it or not. If he can, it would look like this, because that's a tumble finish. I don't know if he can. I don't know if it would take it. I'd have to ask, because it has a hinge in it, so it may not be a good idea. But they could send the stones later. But I might be able to just get the baskets. I'm not sure. I have to ask him. Of course, I don't know. The basket on its own probably going to be $15 anyway. This necklace finished is $38 in shipping, which I need $33 to help me with the shipping. So that's how much it is, and that's a little bit less than they sell it for. I always try to come under, you know. Now, talk about coming under what they sell it for. I have one of these too.
Ooh.
Now remember I showed you mine last week? Well, this is from Antiquities Couture, which you know is my favorite line. It's the best 1928 there is. This is the Marie Antoinette locket, and maybe if you were watching last week, I showed you the 14 karat gold original that's in the black box. That one day, as soon as I can afford it, will be mine. But I'm holding on to it right now because I need it for the book. But anyway, it's on like a 30-inch chain, beautiful links, gold. And it's really cool because it opens this way. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Now this isn't mine. I got an extra one and I can sell. Last week Franny bought one. It's on the way to her right now. But if anybody wants this, here's the dealio. On their website, it's $90. I can sell it to you for $68 and $3 shipping. So
Wow.
yeah, that's a chunk. That's a chunk off. But at that point, I'm covered. So if anybody wants this one's here to sell. It's not going on a website. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do quite yet. I may do an Etsy later on. I may just sell them on pop-up sales on YouTube. I'm not quite sure. I don't really want to put this on the website because I would have to block coupons on it, and sometimes folks are disappointed then because it's already marked down and they think they could use a coupon too, and I can't do that. So I just don't think I'll put it on my website. It will do better elsewhere. But anyway, if anybody wants it,
There's a little bit of a closer up shot.
just let me know. You can think about it. And it comes in this nice bag. It's embossed with antiquities. Comes from the factory. So I have this one to sell if anybody wants it. It's $68 and $3 shipping. So last time I checked, that was $71.
Yep, your math is good.
Yeah, my math is good. So if you bought it from them, it's $90 and shipping. So that's been, on these more expensive pieces, I like to see, you know, what I can do to bring them down. Really, just about every piece of 1928 I've ever sold that came from over there, I've sold at discount. And I like to shave as much off of it as I can. But anyway, that's what I've got there. So, we'll see what happens with that. And we'll see if I should get more of their jewelry or not. Because I don't know. He wants me to do more jewelry, and I would like to. We've had a ball doing jewelry, especially the Reprise place. Luann says she lives right by the French asylum. It was built for her and her husband. She didn't quite leave France in time. I thought she was put to death in France, Luann. You don't live in France, do you? I didn't think so. I don't understand. I'm a little dense. Yeah, it's initial M on the locket, yes, because Marie Antoinette copied. Now the one, they did that to make a story to go with it. The one I have, that's what they copied it from, it doesn't have that on it. But that one does. And then they made a story to go with it. Supposedly, she was supposed to wear a locket like that historically. Back in time, their head designer, David Alverson, he was really good at finding things and doing all the historical research and stuff to make them interesting. And then he would do a little story. So we had this one left from a couple weeks ago. You guys remember it? Anyway, so I never did get done with it. But what I'm going to do, you see these little pieces on the end? I'm going to make some more coming this way because this is too chunky right here, I think. And then I'm going to put this on it. And then it'll be something I can hang stuff from. And I think that'll be pretty. But I don't want to stop there because it's too chunky. These are going to bang together here. I want to have the little pieces here. Oh, what the hey? How about if I do it? We got a few minutes left. They build it for her to escape. Oh, okay. In PA. They built it for her to escape in PA. I didn't know that. Oh, it was built for them that they were going to come to America and live there and escape. Okay, that must be it. What? She wants to position me.
Just slide your hands back a touch so they can see what you're
That's
doing.
okay. I'm going to take this off. Now I'm going to mark it. Okay, I'm going to take this off so you can see what I'm talking about because I've just been going at a clip. We have a little bit of time yet, so why not finish it, right? Let's just finish it. So I need 2 more sections and then this. So I have, what do I have in here that I can work with? I have some cotton pearls, I have some pink pearls. What's in this one? Oh, it has cotton pearls. Watch, there's no more pink ones. Well, here's 2. Yeah, I'm getting low on these cotton pearls. If you guys like them, you better grab them because they're going away. Not because I want them to. I don't think I have enough pink to finish it. So then what do we do? Gold?
White.
We could do gold. We could do... We have cream. Probably cream, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, this is my own personal stash of cotton pearls, and they're going away. They still make cotton pearls, and they were very popular in old jewelry, in case you don't know that. Very popular in old jewelry. But the places in the United States where they still make them is... Thanks for coming, Lady Veruca. So glad you came. They just want terrible money for them. But they're handmade. But I bought these as imports, and let me tell you what. I wasn't sure I was going to like them. But I thought, let me get them anyway and try them. Try something new, you know. Do something different. And I was very impressed. I think they're great. So I would like to get more, but the lady told me, she was so nice, she worked so hard with me. And she said, well, she says, you have to buy 200 strands of every color. And, you know, you have to get them 4s and 6s and 8s because that's my most popular ones that I carry. I'm like, and see, now I did that wrong. So I can't afford that. It's big money. And, you know, I would rather put that in something else like other beads or chain or restock in brass or whatever that I have. So I couldn't do it. So I have to just wait till they have some extra ones at the factory. And she said she would let me know, and then I could just buy them because that's all these were. I just bought their extras that they had. I didn't know if I was going to like them, but I really liked them a lot. So I'm going to put this here. Of course, back here I had a little bit more flash because I had those rhinestone beads. But I don't think I have any more of those. I'm running out of that one. I have to get some more of those too. So I'll just do this. You'll get the point. If I find them later, I'll swap them out. How's that? So what are you guys making? Hey, JC, thanks for coming. Yeah, well, you know, they're manufacturers. It's the factory, Denise, for this. You know, so you have to be a player. If you want to get the good prices, you have to be a player. You got to, you know, put up or shut up, as they say. And that's, you know, I mean, I'm sure I could sell them. It's not impossible, but it's just right now it would not make sense for me to tie that much money up in product. You know, there are too many other things that we need and would do well with. Hey, you guys remember that Millefiori bead chain? Anybody get any of that yet? Did you get the Millefiori bead chain?
I think quite a few people
Well, I
got
think
that.
we're out of it. Last time I looked, there were 15 feet left. And I don't know if there's any more now. But anyhow, I reordered it. They're making it for me. The only
great.
Yeah. We just have to deal with New Year thing going on over there. But we'll have some in a few weeks. Some more. I bought some other chain too. Because they make the Millefiori chain in China. That's where a lot of your hand-wrapped bead chain that you buy from just about anybody comes from. Don't let them kid you. It's not Czech. It's Chinese. And it's made better than the Czech too. I hate to say it, but it is. I can't believe that somebody sits there all day long and wraps each tiny bead in that chain. But they do. It's insane.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, I feel bad for them actually. But I guess I shouldn't because it gives them a job, you know, if you buy the stuff. But yeah, that comes from China. And then the best chain, in my humble opinion, and I always have an opinion, is made in Korea. And it has been for a long time. The United States is not king of chain anymore and hasn't been for a very long time. In fact, there's only a few chain companies even working anymore. So the Korean chain is fantastic. And I have some more. You know, did you see the little flower chain that I have on the website? I think they're still like 70 foot or something. That's Korean.
Oh, the sunflower one?
Yeah,
That's
it's raw.
pretty.
And I can get it plated too, and they do a beautiful, beautiful job. Nickel-free, lead-free, cadmium-free. And they all have the certificates. I won't get it from them if they don't have certificates. So some things, you know, if you can find the factory and they want to work with you and they're nice, because they're not always nice. Of course, they aren't here either. Then, you know, it's good, but you have to buy a lot. Like, they act like they're doing me a big favor to buy 50 meters of chain. And 50 meters is 150 foot. So it's not just a little bit. But for me, that's not that much. You know, if it's a good chain and everybody likes it really well, then I'd buy 500 feet, whatever that breaks down to in meters. So anyway, what's Susie say? You could take the ones to the other end off, but yeah, I could do that, Susie. You know what, I might too. I might, you know why? Because these would be better at the back. Thanks for bringing that up. I'm glad I saw you, because yeah, that does make more sense, doesn't it? Oh, did you get it, Claire? Did you get it? Did you like it? I love that stuff. I only got like, I saved like 5 feet for me, and it was like gone quick because I gave it to everybody as samples. Everybody wanted to see it, so I was like, okay, we'll do that. So anyway, what I wanted to tell you about while I'm getting this pulled together is this weekend, today and tomorrow, if you spend $50 at my site, because I'm going to have to do some work here to make this happen, but I can. I will give you enough leather cord and TierraCast materials to make one of these necklaces.
Oh, awesome.
So I actually have to sit here and put kits together, but hey, you're worth it, so I'll do it. And that's not something I do a lot of, but I will put kits together. So now you've got your directions on here for those of you that need them. I know a lot of you are familiar with this stuff and you don't need them, but I'll, you know, in fact, I'll give you more leather than that. I have plenty here. I don't remember how much is on this spool, but I'll give you enough for 2-3 necklaces. But I can only give you enough TierraCast to do one necklace because I don't have enough here. But anyhow,
Well,
yeah.
we'll be getting it, you said, soon.
The TierraCast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have, you know, I have the leather in a couple different colors. Maybe I'll give you some of the other color too, the golden color. I love that color. That's so pretty. So, and if anybody's interested, I can do that for you. If it's not your week to buy, I understand, you know, you can't buy all the time. But I always like to try and do something for you. And last week we got cut off. You remember that? We got cut off. So, I felt bad. I couldn't offer you anything last week, but I have this today. It might be something you might really enjoy because then you can play. So I will do that for you. I'll give you enough for several necklaces, 2, 3 anyway, and I'll give you the hardware that you need. Now I don't have more of that parrot clasp, but I'll see what I got out there in a drawer. Hopefully I have something that matches, or you do. But anyway, I'll send you something. So that's how that's going to go. If you're interested, you want to do it. Now this week, I don't remember what came back in. What came back in this week, Diane, while I'm doing this? The little kitty cats came back.
Oh yeah, we got a lot of new charms.
Some of them are
enamel
new.
charms.
Some are new.
Some are new. Some were restock. A lot of kitties in the cup. We have a new kitty in the cup, which is adorable.
I thought it was a mouse, but it's not.
It's not, but that's okay because you could pretend it's a mouse if you want to.
Well,
super cute. We got some beads.
We got the gray kitten in the light bulb. That is so sweet.
Can I just tell you?
That's selling out fast.
The little portrait of that kitten in that light bulb is the cutest thing ever.
It is.
Lauren and I were down there naming all of the charms with the little owl, the little rhinestone owl.
Yeah, we got a rhinestone owl. We got some more of those
Lauren named the owl Willa.
Willa? Why?
I don't know. Oh wait, I do know. She said she was at an aviary and there was a
they had one
owl and its name was Willa.
Okay, so she named it after that. Okay.
We named the kitty in the light bulb Baby.
Okay.
And then she named the...
They like to be the one to name everything here.
She named the bulldog Chauncey. So yeah, she was having fun naming things.
Chauncey. Yeah, it's a new bulldog too. It's not exactly the last one.
No, this one's a little more pink.
We got a number of new ones.
Very cute.
Okay, so this is where I'm going with this.
And what are you going to hang from that?
I don't know yet.
That's beautiful.
You know what might be fun? I don't know if this will work, but I'm just going to hold it up.
You know I'm partial to pink, along with my blue.
They do this at 1928 a lot. They will hang a pretty lobster and then put stuff in the lobster. But I don't think that lobster's big enough. So, hey, you know what might have worked? Was if I'd use that.
I'm going to sneak my hand in.
No, it goes this way.
Something like that.
Yeah, I think I want beads. Yeah, maybe something like this. That needs to be
beautiful.
nipped off, yeah. I just have to see how far down this is going to hang, because if it's too high up on my neck, that'll just kind of stick out. Oh, Gloria said she made some earrings with Willa, and she's going to post them. Cool.
She's so cute, isn't she?
Yeah. Yeah, this is a little... Where is it? No, it's long enough. Yeah, I'll finish this up. Maybe when Diane comes tomorrow, she'll take a picture of it and we'll show you. Here's one last thing I did, and then I'm going to take off. And you might be able to adapt this. When I was goofing around yesterday trying to come up with something new, you know, and unique, hardy har. Well, Susan, we have those desert rose beads, and we have these white lampworks at the site. We have cotton beads. We have the rhinestone rondelles. The only thing I don't have is the sugar beads. But if you're nice to me, maybe I'll give you a few of mine. I have a few. Just a few.
Those are cute.
These are mine.
We need to get some of those.
Yeah. If you're nice to me, say pink beads at the bottom of your order, and I will give you some so long as I have them. I think I have a little bag of them yet, too. Say pink beads, I'll give you a few.
Oh, there's some over here.
I'll float you a few. Yeah, I got a bag of them over there. Yeah. Say pink beads, and I'll give you enough to matter. I mean, not like a big bag, but maybe like 6 or 8. Okay, so this is what I made, just tell you about it. Okay, so I made this beaded stuff here.
That's pretty.
I watched a video of the woman using the looper tool, and she made it look so easy, and it was working out for her. So I got one down, the yellow one, the 2.25, And I'm going with it, and I'm like, I'm just too clumsy for this. It's not working for me. I'm not liking it. I'm going to have to adjust every last loop. So I forgot that. Get out of here. I'm doing it. All right, so this is what I made. I made 3, and I wire wrapped this one
All
in
right,
the
I'm
middle.
gonna zoom. Stay still for a minute. That's so pretty.
Okay, so this one. And then what I did is I took, oh, let me measure. How much is it?
Nope, she's moving on me. We gotta go
I'm
back
sorry,
out
guys.
to
Now what did I do with the,
the
this
ruler.
is ridiculous.
Oh, right there on the bowl.
Okay. I'll tell you how much chain I use. Now, you know, this might be a good one for leather cord. Woohoo! Yeah, because it'd be a lot cheaper than using this chain. Although the chain is very pretty. So there's a foot. Yeah, you need roughly 18 inches of this chain if you're going to do this. And we had a whole bunch of gold chain come back in. So I lay this across my wrist, and then I take this and I wrap it this way, and I crisscross it and I wrapped it this way, and then there's just enough for me to come up on the other side and hook it. Come on, stay still. Stay still, come on. There we go. All right, it's a little bit tight and loose. It's fast and loose. Now this looked perfect yesterday, so I don't know why. I probably just got it wrapped. Yeah, I got a lot on the one wrap and not so much on the other. I just pull it up. Okay. So anyway, it's kind of a cool bracelet. I don't know why it's doing that. Didn't do it yesterday. I like it to be in the middle. Not Downton Abbey stuff. But anyway, that's kind of pretty. Now imagine if you did that with leather cord. I don't know if I'd use this kind of leather cord though. Maybe that soft, like suede leather cord would be better. I'll have to try it. I mean, there's nothing to it, but it's pretty. You just have to get it on there right, which obviously I didn't. You have to do equal things going around your wrist. Let's see.
Yeah, but that's such a pretty look.
It is pretty. And I liked how it looked with my gold-filled bangle. Guys know about gold-filled bangles? I collect them. And I wear them till they fall apart, which is sad because they're really old already. A really dear lady wrote to me and she said she didn't want to make jewelry anymore, that her husband had died, and that she just knew she was never going to make jewelry again. So she wanted to give it to me. I'm like, oh wow, could I trade you something? But what can I trade her? She doesn't want to make jewelry anymore. So I mean, she says, no, I just want you to have it. I've enjoyed watching your videos for a lot of years. I just want you to have it. And yes, I'm sure I'm not going to make it anymore. So she sent it to me. And there were a lot of things she bought for me in there, so that was kind of precious. But what she also had in there, she had some vintage jewelry that, not a lot, but it was kind of nice. Some was broken. I'll have to do something else with it. But I saw this gold-filled bangle, and I'm like, oh, yes, you are mine. You are now mine. I love this. But it has an M inscribed in it, so whoever owned it before, their name started with M. But that doesn't stop me from wearing it. But anyway, so yeah, it kind of looks good. I like to put the old with the new, you know. It's kind of cool sometimes. Yeah. So anyway, there you go. Yeah, it is sad, Nancy, that she didn't want to do it anymore, but she said she was positive she was not going to do it, and she was, yes, it's gold filled, Lisa. And she has to move to a small apartment, and she just doesn't want to take stuff with her that she's not going to use, so. Okay, so it actually came when I was in California, and when I got home I had so much stuff to do that I just didn't have time to even open them up, the boxes, and look at them too much, so finally yesterday, or Friday, I did, and I'm like, oh wow, this is nice. I mean, it wasn't like killer stuff, but it was very nice, but when I saw this bangle, I'm like, you are mine. The only thing about it, it's got a little bit of damage to it, so you really can't open it. They usually have like a hinge on them. And I just feel like if I do something to it, it's if I try to unhinge it, it'll come apart. So fortunately, it's very oval. and I can get it on over my wrist with a little difficulty, but I can do it. So anyway, that's my little treasure for this week. Okay, anybody have any questions about what we did today? I think you all know how to do it better than me. Thanks for coming, Carol. Thanks for everybody that came. And we had a good group today. I don't know how many we had. Hubby has a way of knowing, but I can never tell. So I'm going to do a drawing. And somebody's going to win a gift this week. Somebody won a gift last week, too. Can't remember who did now. It's all a blur. But anyway, someone won. And somebody's going to win this week, too. And then also, remember, if you do 50 and up, just say, put in the memo of the order leather kit. And you'll get one with the TierraCast findings, which is very, very nice. You can have some fun. And I'll give you plenty of the cord, because I have lots of it. And then if you want a few of these sugar beads, let me know. And I'll give you a few to play with till I can get some more. Because they're not on the site. I didn't get enough to put them on the site yet. Okay, so looks like I had 61. Thanks, Claire. That's pretty good. That's pretty good for us. Hey, Donna, thanks for coming. Thanks, everybody, for coming out and for visiting with me and for putting up with me as a neophyte leather cord person. But, you know, I think I did all right. I think we did all right, you know?
I think so.
I think we did all right with these. These are pretty good, you know? I like them. I just got to put an extender on the blue one, that's all. But the gold one fits me perfect. So I guess when I jump off of here, I better start making some kits in case anybody wants one, right?
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Thanks for putting up with my newbie video
Oh, no,
skills.
Diane does great. She keeps me in the frame. She keeps me toeing the line.
I've never done the YouTube video before, so
Well,
hope it wasn't too bad,
I
guys.
think she did great, don't you? I think she did great. Oh, look at that. That works.
That's gorgeous.
That works. Did you see that before we take off? That's that topaz.
We got to get more of those. We're out.
Tanzanite stone. Really? Already? I just bought them.
They've
Well,
been gone.
put that back in stock then.
Yeah, we need
Yeah,
both.
yeah, well,
That and the purple.
we need a lot of stuff. I do have a stampings order in, and I do have a castings order in. And I want to apologize to you. If you like to use the gold Besom 1928, there's a lot that's out of stock. I know that. They've been ordered. Mr. Bernie is making them. Should have them in about 2 weeks. Then they have to be parted out and go into my plater. And he takes about 7 to 10 days. So it's be 3 weeks yet. Am I selling the diamond-shaped pendants on the site? I wish. These are repurposed material taken from a broken piece of jewelry. And that's all I know about that. And we haven't had any busted bling for a while. I'm tempted to tell Mel to send me some, but I don't know if anybody really wants it or not. I don't know. I always find good things, but I don't know. Anyway, hey, Jan, thanks for coming. Lori Wooten, thanks for coming. Thanks for everybody coming in. We're so glad to see you. I'm going to take off, and I'm going to keep working with leather, and I hope you do too. So we'll see you next Sunday. There won't be a video this Friday, but I did do one in case you missed it. I don't think a lot of people have watched it yet. I did one on smoothing the rough edges on brass stampings. It's a great, simple way to do it. So just back up one, and you'll find it, and it's 7 minutes long. That's it.
She did great.
Yeah. They're trying to get me to go shorter, so. Anyway, okay, I gotta go. So y'all have a great Sunday. I'm going to go make chili now, and then I'm going to come back and clean this mess up and make leather kits. So you guys go off and have a wonderful evening, okay? Yay!
Bye, everyone.